about this video. What's up and welcome back to the channel. On today's episode of Adventures with Hobbs, we are going fishing on a budget. So a lot of people, they want to go get into bass fishing, but they see all the prices and all the colors and they get confused and they think that it's just overwhelming. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do a budget fishing. Culprits. They're like $5, $6 a pack. That's it. I think you get like 10. Oh, these 18 count and 10 counts, depending on which one you get. So $6, you get 18 worms. We're going to go with the 7.5 culprit speed worm. Now, just because it said speed doesn't mean you speed it through the water. I'm going to show you different ways of using it. Hopes to catch a fish under $6. Fishing with a budget. All right, so there's multiple ways that you can do this. My favorite way is I got a 1/8 ounce shaky head with the bait lock screw on it. I like the bait locks, or whatever. I don't know what y'all call them, but I call it bait lock. Anyway, just screw the bait in there, hook it Texas rig style, throw it out there, jig it, catch bass. See you on the water. All right, so rule number 1 when fishing ponds, you don't never just walk up to the bank, because if you walk up to the bank and then throw out, you'll see, that's when you'll start seeing all the swirls move. So on a speed worm, I personally like you can barely reel it. I like to give it a little pop. Oh, I already had it, see? I didn't even move it. I just threw it in there and let it drop. Anyway, a lot of different, I say a lot of different ways. A few ways that I work my worm is I'll let it drop, sink in, hit the bottom, just sit there for a minute. A lot of fish will hit that on that downfall. Give it a few pops. And then just barely start reeling it. When it says speed worm, don't get it confused. Don't race it through the water. And when you got it on a shaky head, to me, you get a lot more movement out of it. That's my opinion. There's a bass right there in front of me. Oh, he's a good sized bass right there. I see him. There's some little babies right there. That's what we need. All right, so we're gonna try to catch. There was one that just jumped right here beside me. Anyway, I like to let it fall, hit the bottom of the water or bottom of the pond, lake, whatever. Let it sit there for a second. Especially if you got some water movement, that tail will sit there and move while the head's down in the. Let's see, there he is right there.
Is that baby bass?
I think. Oh, there he was. Bit my tail off. He bit the tip of the tail off. Anyway, just let it sit there for a little bit. Pop it across the bottom. Most of my hits that I've gotten on speed worms has been from the downfall. Yep, he bit the edge of the tip of the tail off. Oh, there he goes. He's swimming. There he goes. Yep. Y'all, oops. There you have it. Pretty little old bass. A little chunky. Thank you, buddy, for playing. And if y'all seen, I don't know if y'all seen how slow I was working it. It wasn't speed, I promise you. I was sitting there talking, and it just took off. Yeah, probably the grass tarp. There's another one. There's my line. There, look at that. Just letting it sit there. Oh, there he goes. Yes, sir. Stay down. I wasn't even moving it, y'all. Wasn't even moving the worm. I was just sitting there. Just sitting there. Look at that hook set. He wasn't coming off. I was just sitting there talking. And before I knew it, he was in there swimming with it. Fish number 2 on the budget fishing challenge right there. Look at that. Bam. Thank you for playing. Put them on a shaky head. Let me show y'all something. This is a flat. It's a flat head. So that flat sits there like this. And this tail is just sitting there doing all this, hey big boy, come get me. And that's what happens. Temptation. Watch. Temptation. Just sits there. Let it sit, let it do its thing. Tighten the line. Get their attention. There it goes. Oh, there it goes. You can watch my lines take it off. There it goes again. There you go. Oh, they're playing with it. There he goes. Oh, they're biting the heck out of it. So that's how I work. That's how I work the speed worm. I let that tail just, like, you can reel it like this all day long. Like if you're going through a lot of cover, you know, maybe I would reel it, but they've done pushed it all the way off the hook. You know, if you're going through a lot of cover, yeah, you can reel it in a little faster. But if you're, that's what I like about it, is if you're using it with open waters, no cover, just throw it out there and let it sit. Let it fall. All right, so there's a little creek. Oh, there they go right there. Oh my goodness. That's why you don't never walk up on them. Did you get all that? Yeah.
I was amazed by it.
Huh?
I was amazed by it.
Yeah, that's, I just said it too. That's why you always throw where you're going to walk first. There's like a little creek that goes from one pond to, oh, there they are right there. Oh, there's like 7 of them right there. I'm watching them. Oh, they're tearing it up. There he goes. There you go. Come on. Get up here. There we go. Bam, that's the biggest one yet out of this pond. Holy cow. I watched him and about 3 more, 4 more just sitting there just looking at it. And that's healthy. He's healthy. Oh, about a ½ pound. Thank you, buddy, for biting. They're just still sitting right there. We're gonna throw it right back in there, same spot. There's about 4 of them right there. The ones that we just spooked out from underneath this tree. I figured they'd come back, and boy did they. I'm gonna pitch it. Just throw it out there, let it sit for a minute, let it hit the bottom. If you're working it on a shaky head, that flat head is like, it's got the worm standing straight up. And that tail's doing all the work, just sitting there. And you just kind of give it a few bumps. Here they come. They're looking at it. You don't, all you gotta do is just barely tap it. Oh, well, I kind of delayed on my hook set. His little friends was like, "Don't bite it, it hurts your mouth." They're chasing it. All right, so now this time we're gonna actually kind of reel it in slowly, like the. Yep, there's a bite. See. Speed worm. The object of this video is to tell you, because I listen, I watch YouTube daily, and you know, I try to learn things, I get ideas from it, and here lately all I see is no budget fishing challenge, no budget fishing challenge, no budget. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You can go spend $300-400 on a pole and $40-50 worth of baits and catch fish. We all know that. Pros do it all the time. They go out there and spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and catch fish. But can you do it on a budget? That's the thing. Not everybody's got hundreds of dollars to go fishing. So my purpose on this video, can you catch fish on a budget? Absolutely. I've already proved it many times, actually. I did a Walmart challenge, $19.50 something cents, and I bought 5 baits and I caught fish on all 5 baits. Fishing with a budget. Oh, I see you. He's chasing it now. I did a dollar. I mean, you can go to Walmart and get some plastics for $1.50, and they'll work. Sometimes if you just change the angle of the bait, like I just threw over there, there's a bite. I just threw over there, caught one, and they, yep, there you go. There you go. Come on. Look at that, boom. Number 4 on the budget. $5.50, and I done caught 4 fish, y'all. Like I said, as I was saying before this fish hit, sometimes if you just change the angle of the way the bait's coming from. Thank you, buddy, for playing. So again, when you throw it out there, like I said, you can Texas rig it, you can wacky, or you can't wacky worm speed worm, but you can Texas rig it, you can oh, I just missed it. Carolina rig. Oh, there you go. Oh, he was just sitting there. I'm sitting there trying to talk to y'all. Get out of there. Oh, come on. I was just sitting there talking to y'all, and bam, there he goes. Number 5. But the hook set there. Yeah. Number 5. Thank you, buddy, for playing. They can, or you know, whatever. But if you put it on a shaky head, and there's another bite right there. Oh, bam. Look at that. Just sitting there, y'all. I'm telling y'all. He is just, all it's doing is just sitting there. Come on. There you go. All it's doing is just sitting there on that shaky head, and that tail is doing the work. Whew, look at that, bam.
Six.
Oh, I thought you was filming.
Sorry.
There's number 6. Thank you, buddy, for playing. Let's rebait. We'll throw out a few more times and then call it a done or deal there. We got what, 5?
6.
6. We got 6 on the shaky head. I'm telling y'all, if y'all are not using these shaky head hooks with the bait lock screw mechanism on there, you're missing out. You're missing fish. I personally have never used these up until I moved to Tennessee. I started using them up here in Tennessee, and I am so glad I was introduced to them. My buddy Tim with Sticks Fishing kind of introduced me into them, and these are a must-have hooks when I go fishing now, for sure. Now let's see. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. So this time I'm going to just kind of speed reel it. I'm gonna let it hit the bottom, let it sit there for a minute. And now when I say speed reel, again, I don't mean cranking down on it. Well, she's videoing. All right, so when I mean speed reeling, I don't mean cranking down on it. So on a speed worm, to me, again, my opinions are like, you know what, everybody's got them. So I like to give it a couple and then stop it. You know, I like to give it a couple bumps. Look, there it is. Boom. Oh yeah. See what I mean? See what I mean? That's a good fish right there. Look at that. Number 7. And you see, and that hook sets right in the top of his mouth. Open up, say, ah. Thank you. Good. Bam. We do this. Y'all count these fish and y'all tell me in the comments how many fish that I caught. All right, so again, throw it out there. You let it sit. Again, that shaky head is flat bottom, so it's gonna sit flat on the bottom of the pond or whatever you're fishing, and that tail is just gonna be standing straight up in the air, and it's just gonna be doing this number. Now, speed reel or speed worm, you give it a couple bounces, give it a couple tugs, and I let it sit. That's all I do. There, see that? Bam. I bet y'all can't guess how many fish this is. I'm telling you all day long, speed worm. If you're not fishing a speed worm on a shaky head, you're missing out fun, missing out fish. Now again, these ain't big fish, but there's really not big fish in this pond. Leave it in the comments on how many fish this is right here. What number of fish is this? This channel's growing because of the way y'all interact, so I want to keep interacting with y'all. There's a bed right out there, I see it. So yeah, again, there's a big old brim right there. I think it's a brim. I'm right in the middle of that brim bed, I think. Yep. I'm just gonna let it sit there for a minute. Oh yeah. That brim, just pick it up and move it out of his hole there. You wanna try it?
Oh, dang. You see that?
So if you notice how slow she's working it, like giving it some twitches on the way, reeling a little bit, letting it fall, giving it some twitches.
Look at that hook set though.
Good hook set. There you go. Yeah, hold it way out there, make it look big. Bam, look at that thing. There you go. Took her 31 seconds. All right, so how many fish is that total? Not you. Oh, I just missed it. He hit it hard too. So that's going to do it. That's our wrap for today's video. I about just hooked myself in the leg. Anyway, so the concept of this video was, can you catch fish on a low budget? Absolutely. Go to Walmart, pick you up some shaky head hooks, 1/8 ounce or whatever you prefer, some speed worms. I showed you how to work it. I showed you a catch fish. Now what I need you to do is leave me a comment and tell me how many fish that were caught in today's video. And the first person that correctly answers this with a comment, I'll go send you a pack of these speed worms myself. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Until then, we'll see you on the next adventure.